Hello and good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Amy with Seriously Sweet and Cookie Snack Attack. Please enjoy this short countdown timer that is showcasing work of our Cookie Snack Attack group members. It is a beach collaboration that we put together about a month ago, and you'll continue to see it until we head into the Halloween version. So enjoy, and I'll be back with you right after the break. Hello, and welcome. Hey, over in the comments, tell us that you're watching and tell us where you're watching from. How is everybody tonight? Let's do a few quick refreshers and we will get everything rolling here. We're going to make some fall bows tonight, get you guys ready so you can start getting your stuff ready for pre-sales. Thought this might be helpful this evening. Let's see, what do I want to show you over here? Oh, I should show you this. But let me just show you this after our live stream is over. If you could pop on over to our website that's at the bottom of the screen, seriouslysweetcupcakes.com, because all of the camping classes have released. There's one that will be live before CookieCon, one that will be released the week after CookieCon, but it will be pre-recorded. They both have 4 cookies. All 8 of the cookies coordinate. So each set of 4 has a beginner, an intermediate, and a higher intermediate level cookie in it. So you can mix them up accordingly. They're really cute. And they really were starting to get the fall sparks flying with the fall camping. Mainly because where I live in Virginia, that is a huge time to go camping here. It started to cool off. The leaves start changing. It's just like the last outing before we all settle in for the winter around here. So please check that out. Don't forget, read all 9 of the items before you purchase, because if you buy both of the classes under one item number, you get a discount. If you buy all 8 cookie cutters under one item number, you get a discount. If you buy all 8 STLs under one item number, you will get a discount. Also, it's going to save you on shipping because shipping is set up per item. So if you buy your cookie cutters separately, you're going to have shipping attached to each of them, whereas I discounted your shipping if you purchase just one item number, all 8 cutters, okay? But they're super cute, and I will have pictures of those up for you, I hope, this evening. I'm just the last couple that I redid for photography purposes are in the dehydrator right now, so we should be good to go later this evening. But that's at seriouslysweetcupcakes.com. Tune in for that. Share the live stream if you can, because we're going to make some fun bows. Camille, hey, are you still at home? I hope you're at home. Hello, Lavelle, how are you? Hey, Barbie, I hope you're feeling well. I hope you're ready for CookieCon, getting in all that good exercise. Hello there. How's Dallas tonight? Still hot? Let's see. Palette Inn at Knoebels Amusement Park with Mary, Jean, and Mark. Oh, that's cool. Are you having fun? You guys are having fun, right? Okay, so Allison popped by this afternoon. And if you are going to be at our mixer that's at during CookieCon at Orlando, can't remember the name of the place. I should know it because I just looked at it a few minutes ago, but and sorry about all the food coloring. I broke a bag of I opened black airbrush coloring today as I was prepping some stuff for CookieCon, and it sort of exploded all over me. So it was a lot to clean up, but it's okay. All is well. Hey, Darlene, how are you? It's good to see you. Hey, Kelly. Kelly, I just adore that snowman that's in the beach collaboration video. It's so cute. She made a beach snowman, and he's adorable. Okay, so let me try one more time. Nope, still gone. Can't think of the name of the hotel that we're going to in Orlando for CookieCon. But if you are attending CookieCon and you will be at our mixer, which is Friday night from 6 to 8, it's after core classes and before the sponsor mixer games start. And we'll be announcing the location once we get on site. I think to show that. There we go. Hey, Paula. Allison has made this really awesome bow maker as her gift exchange item. Isn't this so cool? All right, so listen, if you're in that gift exchange, if you go to the Cookie Snack Attack group, in the featured section, and you might have to do this from a computer or an iPad. I'm not sure if it works on a phone. I think you can see the featured section on a phone, but I'm not positive. But anyway, on the Cookie Snack Attack group page, if you go to the featured section, you're going to have a PDF file there that you can print out. So you will be able to see exactly who you are set up to do gift exchange with. Now, if you're in both groups, you'll be getting a gift exchange from both groups. And in most cases, those will be a different item. So there won't be any overlap. But Allison is not in both groups yet. She's the next person on the wait list. If somebody drops out of the under 40 group or up to 40 group, then she will be replacing them. So if you're currently not set up to trade with her, you might want to reach out to her and ask her to bring one of these for you so you guys can set up a gift exchange of your own, okay? Dallas is, what does it say? Still hot, very hot. I know, Paula, right? It's so cool. So she asked me if I would go ahead and show you this tonight, like do this as my demo. And I was like, that's awesome, because the other thing that I was going to do, I'm not ready to do yet because I can't do it justice just yet. So when I was at my store this afternoon, I pulled out some bags of fall ribbon, not because I'm rushing fall in, but just because they were there. And I need to make some fall ribbon to go on something that I'm working on for photography purposes. So I thought I'd just do a few things. So I'm going to pull out some actual die cut pumpkins. So why? Oh, okay. Please don't make me get into the whole gift exchange tonight. I will do this very quickly. Because the up to 40 group only had 12 people in it, I had to go back to the first group of people, of which there were 53, I believe, and ask them, some of them, if they would do both groups and could they bring 2 separate items. But those people were told that it will not be over 80. They were the up to 80 group, but not over. So 53 and 2 made 55. And then there was 12. So I had to ask I could ask 13 of them to be over there and not put the first group over. So both groups have less than the up to amount, as in one group had the 53 and the other group was able to bring them up to, I think it's 25, but go look at the printout. But the second group not going up to 40 is because there were so many people in the first group. And I did offer for everybody to go to the first group, because even if both groups were combined, it still wasn't more than the original amount that I suggested that we go to, which was 65, because like 20 people dropped out, 20 people didn't confirm, whatever their reasoning was, which is totally fine. Appreciate all of it. But the second group was limited because I didn't want to ask the people in the first group to go higher. That's why. That's it. Go read it. I'm moving on. I'm not adding any more people to these groups. I have so much work to get done at this point that's it. And that's how we got to the 80. And I was at least able to get 13 more people into your group because there was only 12 people. So I didn't want y'all to get shafted. No, and I'm not going to ask the people that are no. Gift exchange discussion over. It's closed. Everybody's list is there. And you are free to contact her, which is what I told you, which is what she asked me to tell you, because she's happy to bring more of these. Okay, cool. Thanks so much. All right, now let's get back to the bow making. Okay, so we're going here. Guys, this stuff doesn't just affect one person when we do these things. So when one person joins, it affects everybody else in that group and everybody else in the other group. When one person drops out, then I have to replace that person. And you guys were all ordering stuff and making final decisions and all of that. And I'm just not going to go back and ask everybody to change it again. So if you're asking how I got to that number for the second group, it's to keep the first group of people who were generous enough to also be in the second group and do a totally separate item. It was to keep them to not go over 80, but you can bring your extra 12 items, which I think is what it is, 12 or 13, and you can trade with people privately there. I'm just not going to set it up for you. Okay. All right. I hope everyone understands that, but at some point you got to just call it a night and move on. All right. So I love these. These were from Joann's last year. I believe I got them at 90% off. So I think I paid less than, I don't know, this was a $4.99. I think I paid, yeah, I think this was, I bought every single one of these punched out pumpkins they had last year because I think they went up to 90% off. So I think I paid 50 cents for this roll, and it's really cute. Isn't that sweet? So I'm just going to use that as my little upscale thing for this ribbon. All right, now I'm going to measure. My ribbon's going to go back and forth several times. So I'm going to leave this on the roll, but this is a decorative ribbon. So I'm just going to add it before I tie it off. And this one is so cool because it allows you to tuck in one tail here, do your wrapping back and forth, end your tail here, trim it. Then you push your extra ribbon through here, pull it up on both sides and tie it off, which you'll see in just a second. But let's just pull out some ribbon. Someone said they just bought fall ribbon. Let's see. Hey, Kathy, how are you? I know in the fall stuff this year, you guys, it's so pretty. What I don't have in here, which I really wish I had because I wanted to add it to my gift sets, but I couldn't find any, was teal fall ribbon. Like I just couldn't find any of the 1/2-inch widths on this stuff, but I'm sure it'll come out eventually. It's just not out right now. Now let's do, I know we're going to have our little detail pumpkins for this, and I'm going to use this to tie it off. So I'm just going to pull off a piece of this because I didn't bring any of the metallic twist ties with me. But this is our tie off for this. So I'm going to pull the other bag up here and let's see. Oh, you know what? Why don't we use this? No, that's really too big to use on here. Hold on. Oh, what about this? Do you guys like this? This was another 90% off. So this would have been 40 cents. 90 cents. It's 90% off. So it would have been 40 cents. Do you guys like this one? I'm going to leave this one out too. All right. Now look, when I do multiple things on a ribbon holder like this, I like to, oh, and I was supposed to tell you guys tonight that our next collaboration is going to be Halloween. So if you want to start working on Halloween, and I wanted to also tell you that if, hey, you guys, I also wanted to tell you that if you have a specialty item you want to do for Halloween, a Halloween gingerbread house, Halloween ice malt, a Halloween ornament cookie, a Halloween platter cookie, a Halloween stackable, like any, I can't even just, all the possibilities, there's so many, it'll take us all night to cover it. But if there are any specialty cookies you want to do, please message me and let me know the area that you want to cover. If you want to do a die cut, if you want to do embossed cookies, if you want to do parchment texture, if there's something that you want to highlight in particular, then message me and let me know what it is. First of all, so I know it's coming. And second of all, so I can make sure there's not too many of you doing the same kind of cookie. Does that make sense? Yes, primarily, Janie, I'll put it in writing for you shortly. I was trying to hold off a couple weeks because it just seems way too early, but you can use black, you can use orange, a bright green, like a lime green or neon green, and a bright purple. That's the primary colors I'd like you guys to go with, but I'm not opposed to listening to suggestions. And for your metallic, I would think silver would be the right one to go with for Halloween because of the aged look of it, but I'm open to hearing anyone's suggestion and reasoning for potentially wanting to go with a gold metallic. I would be open to that as well. All right, but if there's another color you want me to work in there, let me know. Just made your day. Okay, so we'll circle back on that. There'll be a printout and everything, but I really wasn't prepared to put that out until after this weekend because I want to get through the main push on the camping classes because we're starting to ship cutters tomorrow. All right, so let's come back to this because I thought Allison was making a bow maker that's like a bow dabra. Like I thought that's what she was doing. And then she showed me this and I was like, oh, I really like this. This is pretty cool. So I made a couple of bows already this afternoon. Janie, do you think there's another color? Do you think there's any color I missed? So when I started playing with this afternoon, what I found that I really liked was just to literally stack up my ribbon where it's all unrolling the same way. And, you know, you guys know I like to use 3 or 5 when I do this stuff. So my ribbons are stacked up like this. I'm going to drop a spatula in here just to keep them together, move it out of frame here. I'll get the ends lined up. All right. I'm going to tuck the ends right in here, which I think is so handy that it holds them. This is a little tighter because I have that, because I have this ribbon. Okay. But it will fit, I think. I'm going to put this one in first. I think that's the better way to do it. And then we'll tuck this in. And I've already got my tails trimmed. So that's going to be fun. All right. And then on the back, I'm just going to hold my finger here and hold it. I hope this wider one is going to work. So I'm going to come across it. And from here to here is going to determine how big your loops are. So to keep this one relatively easy tonight, I'm going to go into the last one and I'm going to pull it down. All right. And then I'm going to come into the middle one. My mom is live streaming with me tonight. Can you guys hear her? She's with me tonight in her reclinable pink chair. So, is she okay? Okay. All right, so you go around. Did you guys see that? Let me just show you more. Let me get more up on here. So I went to the end one. Let me do this so you can see it again. I went to the end one. So that's roughly, you okay? Okay. You're not leaving, are you? Okay. That's roughly 3 inches of ribbon right there, plus the tail. So I would say it's like a 4-inch bow if you're looking at it in our old calculations. All right, now in the middle, look on the back. I'm keeping it just flat, just like that. And I'm going to pull it up, okay? Do you see that? I've got all 3 ribbons in there. But now I'm going to twist it. I'm not sure that this matters, but this is how Miss Allison told me I should do this. So I'm going to twist it like this. I'm going to hold it. I'm going to come back to the middle. This is a lot more ribbon than how I showed you to make these last year. So, hey, how you doing, Sally? I'm liking the videos of Star and Prince. So it's a lot more ribbon, but they're very full. So you don't need as many loops. So I'm going to come back this way again. Watch. I'm going to make this one really full so you can see the full effect of this little deal here. I'm coming back into the middles. Everybody still with me? Just looping around there. All right. I'm going to flip it over again, go around the back, come back to the middle. Now that's a lot. Okay. That's 2 sides there. Oh, and I went too far on this side, you guys. Let me rewind it because I don't want it to look funky. Hold on. It's hard at this smaller table and I'm sitting low. I need my big table back. All right, so let's twist this. Oh, and we go into this one. I just didn't tuck it in. There we go. Now we come back to the middle. You with me? Go around the outside edge. Oh, not the outside, but the first one. Can you guys see it? Here we go. Allison, if you're watching, I think I should have used the smaller version. It's a little harder to keep this big one on camera. All right, I'm going to turn it again. Okay, and tuck it in. There we go. I'm going to go around that outside edge. Come back to the middle again. Are you guys with me? Can you see it? I'm going to come over here and tuck it in. Then I'm going to trim it at an angle. I'm going to clip this off. How'd that get up in there? And I'm going to trim these 2 tails. Put this like this. This actually is really handy. I think if I was doing less ribbon, it would be easier to demo, but I wanted to do a nice full bow for you because the one I did this afternoon was so pretty. All right, now I'm going to push this all down and compact it. I'm going to tuck the tails in both the places. All right, now see right here? Pull this one up like this. And this one here. Do you see in the middle right there? See that hole? All right, now I'm going to also add this specialty ribbon. Then I'm going to take this piece that we cut at the beginning and I'm going to feed it up through that hole because I want that to end up on the front of my boat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sitting so low. It's hard to see tonight. All right, here we go. All right, now I've got that specialty piece where I can tie it in the center. I've got a set of tails on this side and a set of tails on this side. Can you see them? This is really handy, right? Oh, Sally, you finished your gnomes? I don't know if I noticed that in the group. I'm excited to see them. I really enjoyed doing those beach gnomes, you guys. I really wish I'd been at the beach doing beach gnomes. That would have been fun. All right, now that's tied nice and tight. I'm going to pull it down just a little because it's real easy to move stuff around while it's still on this thing. So I'm going to pull those down. Okay, you guys ready? Watch. So easy. All right, take it off. Let's pull the tails down. Let's separate these. Gosh, this is cute. Allison, this thing is super handy. I love it. But I think I'm going to do the next bow with the slight, yeah, I have it right here. I'm going to do it with the smaller version and just 1 color of ribbon so you guys can see how fast you can make it if you need to make it fast. Okay. Oh, I like that with the little pumpkins too. Let me turn this. I want to turn that a little bit more. I think I'd like it more like this. And I also think, guys, I think I like it better, which this will actually make the ribbon go further. But I think that middle specialty ribbon, I think I'd rather have it like this, where it's just right in the center and it's smaller so it doesn't cover up all this pretty ribbon. Just see. And I think I need to tie this tighter on the next round. I'm going to tighten this up a little bit. I think I can make a better bow. And the reason, I don't think I said it at the beginning of the video, but the reason I left the tail of this tie on part so long is because I usually use those 4 or 6 inch twist ties, because when I do minis in a bag, that actually goes around the bag. And that when I heat seal it and then I cinch it up, and then that's what I use to make it go around the bag so the bag is cinched up. Yeah, I think I'll like it better like this. I like tight bows. I don't like bows that can come loose. All right, here we go. Oh, it's so cute. And then we'll just separate it a little. I did try this earlier with 2-inch wired ribbon. That was harder to work with on the bow maker, but it was really cute. It turned out nice. And I love the sparkle that's in this ribbon from last year at Joann's. Has anybody been in Joann's? Hey, your alarm's going off. Big breath, okay? Your alarm's going off. Has anybody been in there? I've not been able to go and do that. Oh, but I like this, you guys. It's so cute. That would be great on a big box of cookies. Like, it's a lot of ribbon for, it's a lot of ribbon. And I like these uncurled too, by the way, the ends. I like that because it gives it more scarecrow type look. Hey, don't go anywhere. Where are you going? No, that just means you have to take a deep breath. It thinks you're not breathing, but you are. You're okay. Okay. Do you need Brian? Well, your pillows are right behind you. You okay? Can I finish this? Okay, do you like the bow? It's pretty, right? So for a big box of cookie, I think you could justify the cost of putting this much ribbon in. But let's go. Myra, you like it? Christina says, cool. I know, I haven't been in Joann's, and thank you, Myra. I haven't been in Joann's in a while either. Okay, now I will save these and trim them because I can hot glue these to a card or something. Like, these aren't going to get wasted, so no one panic. But I just didn't like how it was covering up all of the ribbon. So usually, guys, I save all of this stuff and I'll have it in a box and then I'll just keep using it. See how that one's like looks slightly damaged? I'll just come in here and trim it. Okay, here we go. Got it. All right, let's move this stuff out of the way and let's use oh, how about we do a candy corn Halloween one? Janie, do you want to see a candy corn one? That ribbon came from, that ribbon might, the Halloween ribbon might have come from Michael's. Hey, where are you going? Mom, where are you going? Okay, well, just hang out with me for a few more minutes, okay? Okay. All right. So that's the big one. This is the size. She brought me that because she thought it might be easier to demo on camera. Fall and Christmas is out at Hobby Lobby too. Woo. Dee Dee, she would probably sell you the STL file, but I would just message Allison. Just message her. If you're going to be at CookieCon, she'll bring you one. That's why she wanted me to demo it. Good. Okay, I'm going to do the candy corn because it's a softer ribbon. I want you to see the difference. Hey, Charlotte. So this is the one that she's making because it's more appropriately sized for what we would use it on if we were doing like mini sets or like 3 by 2 inch by 9 or 11 inch bags with minis. But this one she brought me to demo on camera. So if you do need a bigger one for some reason for your bigger boxes, let her know. She's got 2 sizes and she's checked them both. But we're going to do this one next because it's actually with where the camera is in here, it's a little bit easier with that. So now let's do a satin ribbon. And let's do a candy corn satin ribbon. And this, whatever brand Celebrate it is, wherever that's from. I don't know. I don't know who that is, but is that Michael's? I think that's a Michael's ribbon. And let's use this cool purple ribbon because it's got the stitching on the sides, and I love that. So let's do just those two colors, okay? It's killing me to do two colors, by the way, because it's not an odd number. Don't laugh. All right, here we go. We're going to do the baby one, which I think will make a 4-inch bow in total. Yes, message her. I'm sad you're not going to. Charlotte, message Allison. If you guys get that worked out with her, the next time you buy a box or cutters or whatever, I can tuck it in your boxes so it won't cost anybody any extra shipping. She'll just have to, she'll get them made and bring them to me. She's so great about that. All right, I'm going to cut some of this purple off. All right. And let's do this baby one. Okay, and this will be our only fall packaging video. So you guys will have to watch the ones from last year if you need to see more than this, okay? All right, so here we go. We've got 2 ribbons, the smaller one's on top. I'm going to tuck it in this little crevice here because it holds it pretty good. I want it to hold it nicely. All right, there we go. Now it's holding it snug so I can work on it. I'm going to come up and over, and I'm going to go around the outside edge on this one just to keep it easy peasy and come into the middle. Okay, you good? Then I'm going to turn it. I'm going to go around. Hey, Jen Mosier, if you're watching, thank you again for help with that Google form. That will save us next time. We got it figured out for next time, you guys, when we have to sign up for anything that has to do with the group so we can do it right off the bat. Okay, I'm going to do 6 on this one, you guys. I think I'd like to see a really full small bow. Can you see it? Debbie, are you watching? Are you still at the park watching? I wanted to tell you that I found something today from CookieCon, Ohio, that you and I both thought that we didn't keep. But I do actually have an electives, one of the elective bags that we made up so that everybody just walked in and took their bag at electives because my class is full again. We did save a bag. And not only did we save a bag, but we put the bag in a big Ziploc bag and wrote a note to save it. So we would know exactly what to put in the bags for Florida. Like we were really thinking that day. I was so nervous because I couldn't find the bag and I wanted to make sure I didn't forget anything for the bag. And then neither one of us could remember if we marked one or not. All right, here we go. Cut that. All right, now I'm going to put this in here. And I think I'm going to cinch it up even tighter this time. You guys see that? I'm just tucking it through. Where is it? There we go. All right. You okay over there? All right. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull this down just a little bit further so it can maybe get a tighter tie off on this one. We'll see. We'll see what happens. That's this. This is that. I'm going to pull it back over the top. Now, last year, you guys, I made bows that they were 4 inches wide in total. They were single layers of ribbons. So we were doing 3 to 5 ribbons and then tying them off with the metal straps. I use this exact same ribbon. So that is under live videos over on my YouTube channel. So if you want to check out some less expensive bows, look for that. If you're mass producing or doing like, you know, a couple hundred bows, using this much ribbon would add up if you didn't buy it on sale like I did. So go over there and check out those other ones because they're splashy too. They're not as big as these, but they're still splashy. Did I tie it to the thing? Oh my goodness. Y'all, what a day. It's been a day and a half. What do you think, Mom? Has it been a long day? We've had a very long day, a lot of stuff going on, trying to take care of a lot of stuff, but I actually tied it. I tied it to the the bow making machine. So let's undo that and pull it up a little bit. That's so funny. Hold on. Only I would do that. Right, hold on. It's because I was trying to make it so tight. All right, I'm just going to take it off like this and then tie it off. That's so funny. You probably don't think it's funny at home, but it is funny after the day I've had. Even tying a bow is difficult. Don't laugh, Mom. It's not funny. All right, here we go. And we tie that off. When that bottle of airbrush color exploded, I just shook my head at myself because I thought, you know better. You should have had gloves on. Should have had gloves on and paper towels down or press and seal down or something. You knew it was going to do that. Oh, I like this. And I like these colors. Oh, you know what? Hey, Janie, I said black, right, as one of our colors. So black, the green, the purple. I said orange. Maybe we should throw this neon yellow in too, in case somebody wants to do something candy corn themed. And the white. What do you think? Should this literally be our color scheme plus the green? That might not be bad, huh? Try to find the tails in this so I can separate it. This would make great pom-pom bows too, Allison. Oh, there. That's why that's sticking out so far. All right, let's pull that back. Oh, cute. Oh, yeah, that's cute. I don't even want to tell you guys how many of the bows I've made with the bow dabber over the years for wedding favors. I don't even think I could count them at this point. It's in the thousands. There was one night that I showed a high schooler how to use a ruler, even set up a marking station for her at the table she was at, and all she had to do was cut the ribbon to 4 inches. And it was a ribbon that had to be special ordered in from England to come back in 10 minutes to double check on her. And she'd made it through 25% of the ribbon and just decided that the length was a suggestion and not the actual number, and had cut a whole bunch of the ribbon to 6 inches. So that meant we were going to be short. Yeah, God bless people that can follow instructions. It's very important. And people that can count and do numbers. I love that. Isn't that pretty? Mom, do you like this one? The Halloween one too? Yeah, you like that? As much as the fall? Do you like that as much? What do you like better? Mom's rating these for me, guys. You like them both, or do you like the fall better? What do you think? You do the Halloween one? Oh, Janie, my mom's in on the Halloween now. Look. And it looks blue on my screen. I hope it doesn't look blue at home, but this is actually like neon purple to you, but on the video screen, it might not. All right, so there's 2 bows. This one was with the large, and it's a thicker, heavier ribbon. It was a little harder to work with. This one was a breeze. It's the satin, and then whatever this one's called. What is that one called? It just says ribbon. It's like a cotton. It's nylon and polyester. So it has that it's grosgrain ribbon. That's what I was trying to think of with stitching. Yellow for yes, that's even better reason to throw in yellow so we can have some moon. She has good taste. Yes, she does. She sure does. Okay, so guys, if you were listening and you want to get started on the next collaboration, it's going to be a Halloween themed collaboration. You can request to do something outside the normal guidelines, which means you can request to do a specialty cookie. I just need to approve it. Nothing. To me this time doesn't matter how gory it is, but obviously nothing X-rated. Okay, because a lot of kids watch our our replays and stuff. And so we want it to be PG-13. So nothing weird like that. Like, please don't do a murder scene. I'm just not going to feel good about including a Halloween murder scene on a cookie or something. But get as like Halloween-y as you want, you know, cartoony, Halloween. It can be scary. Just please don't do something like totally gruesome that I can't include. So we're going to use black, orange, yellow, purple, and green. And the yellow, orange, purple, and green, if you have it, use neon because it's going to be a really cool look. Plus, I already have the background picked out, and it's going to be a spooky background. So, and I think that yellow would be great. So, Janie, should we do a gold metallic or silver metallic for the next collaboration? What do you think? Isn't this pretty for Thanksgiving? Yeah. And oh, yes, Debbie, and we need a white. So black, white, yellow, orange, green, purple. Did I get them all? I think that's what we'll do. I think that'll allow you to make some really cool Halloween scenes. I don't even know if you need a metallic, but if you want a metallic, I mean, how about we just say silver or gold so you guys don't have to message me because it's kind of crazy around here right now with getting things set up at the new old house and in the new studio and stuff like that. So how about we just say both? Okay. Can I say both? Can I just make the decision and say both so that we don't have to discuss it? Because what if somebody wants to make their moon gold, right? I don't want to tell them they have to have a yellow moon and not gold. So let's say both. So black, white, orange, yellow, purple, and green. And then the yellow, purple, and green as neon as you can get them. In fact, is there anybody in our group that's watching right now that's definitely going to do the collaboration that could do a neon cookie? You know, like a neon sign, something spooky for Halloween. Also, on Tutorial Tuesday, we're going to do a series of, they're not really plaque cookies because I'm not using a plaque cutter. And they're not, shoot, what am I trying to think of, you guys? You know, the cutter that has sticks, cookie sticks. They're not cookie sticks either because they're too wide. So let me say this. I'm going to be doing a bunch of Halloween themed cookies. They're going to be inch right here. They're going to be 1.5 inches wide. So this, what you can see right here, 1.5 inches wide, and they're going to be 4 inches long. So they're going to be like chunky cookie sticks. But really, if you do them on 1/4 inch dough, you'll be able to stand them up once they're decorated. But we're going to do a series of stuff with googly eyes, and I'll put some royal icing transfers in the coffee shop site for you to download because we're going to make our own spooky eyes. Okay? But not yet. Also, I want to just apologize ahead of time. We are not going to have time in the schedule to miniaturize the Tiki Hot series and do it in August. I am going to do it. Allison's already working on the cutters. We ran into a little holdup because I forgot that we did not originally do our cutters for that series. And now I don't have files for those cutters. So Allison is recreating my designs in both the large size and the miniature size. So we will do that. And we're probably going to do it next spring. Like seriously, as soon as we get through winter, we're probably going to do Tiki Hot. That way you guys will have all the info that you need to do that for summertime. You'll be ready to roll like even in May if you want to. So we'll do it early, and we're going to do it as part of the Tutorial Tuesday series. So it'll be free to most people. Please go check out the camping sets. Get those ordered because we're going to start shipping tomorrow. Cookie pictures should be up late tonight because they'll have to be edited. It's already 8 o'clock where I'm at. So either late tonight or first thing in the morning. I just have to do a couple touch-ups on the last 2 cookies that have handwriting on them. Okay. Allison, love these bow makers. Love it. And I especially like it with this soft ribbon. And I appreciate you making that big one, but I'm definitely going to be using this one. This is the perfect size bow for all the stuff we're doing. Okay. Any other questions? We talked about the next collaboration. I showed the beach video at the beginning of this. I'm going to probably one day this week. I'll repost the beach collaboration video with no music because someone told me their video got tagged. I don't know how it could have gotten tagged though, because I have the rights to the music. So as long as you're sharing it from my page and not downloading and putting it on your page so that there's no flow back all the way to Cookie Snack Attack, it should have been fine. As long as you're sharing in the original share, that person has the licensing. It should have been fine. But somebody did tell me their video got tagged. So I forgot to ask them if they tried to download it or what, but it said they didn't have the rights to the music, but I do pay the licensing for all that music I use. So as long as you share it from our page, you should be okay. But I am going to upload it onto the Amy Hicks page. So if you're friends with me on social media, connected in that manner, I'm going to upload it there with no music at all, just so you can grab it in case you're in the collaboration and you just want to keep a copy of it. And Allison Watts is the one that made these and who will be trading them at CookieCon. Man, I can't believe how far. I got most of that black ink off, but just not quite all of it. So Allison Watts, W-A-T-T-S, and she is on here. I saw her check in earlier. It's Tuesday, you guys. There is a lot going on this week, but I have another demo I want to do for you. So just depending on how the week goes and appointments go this week, I should be back on maybe Thursday. Is that it for tonight? Oh, be thinking about Cookie-a-thon. My Cookie-a-thon piece for the holiday Cookie-a-thon is Mrs. Claus's Closet, and it's miniatures that are sized to scale, just like the Santa Claus clothesline from last year with all of Santa's clothes. This is Mrs. Claus's Closet. So I hope you will be thinking about that. Make sure you buy your tickets and your boxes that she's doing this year under my affiliate link, because there is a commission and I roll all of that commission towards paying for the live streaming bills so that we can continue to do this on Tuesdays and other random days. Now, just so you know, I was up at 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time last night, couldn't sleep, was ready to come in here and start doing videos, but I was afraid if I went on live, it would ding a bunch of East Coast people's phones since you're set to get live alerts. So I just recorded a video, which I will definitely share that next week at the latest. But I was thinking about you. I was being considerate because I was like, oh, I remembered going live at Retreat last year in October. And when I went live, people's phones in the house started dinging in the cabin where we were all staying. So I was like, I better not do that. But right when I did that, it came to mind and I was like, oh, okay. If you're asking about when the Cookie-a-thon, holiday Cookie-a-thon tickets will go on sale, I don't know. You'll have to ask Nancy. And I'll post my link, Janie, just as soon as everything's live. She's already starting to set up the website and everything. I love it. Oh, Debbie, you guys were up till 1. I should have got up a little earlier. We could have cookied in a Zoom. All right, you guys, I'm going to go. Thank you for joining me tonight. Allison, this is going to be a big hit. I predict people are going to be contacting you and want some of these. Can't wait to see everybody at CookieCon, and I'll see you later this week if all things go well. Okay. All right. Catch up with you later, guys. Have a great night. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.